My name is Joe Slattery. I'm a 4th year veteran of the Old Orchard Beach Lifeguards, and I'm from Old Orchard Beach. When people visit Old Orchard, we want them to know what the surf conditions are going to be for their visit. We want them to know where first aid is. We want them to know where we are on the beach, and we want them to know how to have a good time.
Have you ever saved someone from a riptide?
A few years ago we had 2 boogie boarders get pulled out at Kinney Shores. Right after high tide, the river there drains and the currents can be even faster than a rip current depending on how the sand is set up. And they were pulled out faster than they even noticed that they were being pulled out, and we were in the water I think before they realized they had been pulled out, so we swam. Usually around Union and Atlantic there's a pretty good rip. Between the Brunswick and the pier is typically one, and then in front of Walnut sometimes in high surf we'll get one.
Have you ever seen a fish in the water, like a big one?
Oh yeah, there's a sturgeon jump. They can be up to 8 feet long, and they'll come clear out of the water and land full on their side, and people get really scared because they think they're sharks or something, but they're completely harmless.
Are you a fast swimmer?
I'm fast enough.
Have you ever saved someone?
Last summer I had to do CPR on a woman who had an afibrillary heart attack, and she stopped breathing and we couldn't find a pulse, and I did chest compressions and she came back to us, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and also scary.
Yeah, it was scary. So when you're in a riptide, first of all you want to remain calm because you got to think clearly. Then you want to swim parallel to the shore so that you get out of the rip current into calm water, and then you can swim into shore, and by that time a lifeguard will be with you. Or if you do not feel comfortable swimming parallel to shore, you can ride the rip current out and it will dump you out further from shore, at which point a lifeguard will come and rescue you.
Have you been inside one, not like saving someone, trying to save someone, but you were in one?
Yes, I've been in a lot of rip currents. They're somewhat convenient for getting out to help save someone, but they can sweep. I feel like I'm a fast swimmer and I'm very comfortable in the ocean, and they'll sweep me right off my feet the same as they'll sweep. Yeah, we've gone in for little kids. Typically when little kids get pulled out though, I'm only this deep when they're over their heads, so it's not as involved with a rescue, but every now and then we have a little kid who will be sitting on their boogie board. What a lot of little kids do is they sit on their boogie boards and float and don't touch the bottom anymore, so they don't know that they're being pulled out, and then before they know it, they're way out there, and we're whistling them back in and they try to paddle in against the current and it doesn't work. So that's very important to keep your feet on the ground if you're in any kind of surf, because you'll feel yourself being dragged out.
I've done that one time.
You did that one time?
Have you seen what kids do if they get lost and they can't find their family?
You should go find a lifeguard immediately, and they'll probably, if your family's looking for you, the lifeguard will probably know exactly where your family is.
What's the most important thing to ask kids?
Learn how to swim. Learn how to swim and understand the beach that you're going to. Those are the most important things that a kid needs to know to be safe at the beach.